every single day.
Hi guys, are you tired of misplacing your keys all the time? Looking for them all over the house in those funny places? Well, today you're sorted out. We are going to make a wall key holder to organize your keys and help you find them easily. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't. Like, share or comment on this video. This tree, it's like God spoke to me through it. I had just had a bad episode of looking for my keys and blaming everyone for misplacing them. Then I just saw it. Then I remembered I had all the things that I needed to come up with that beautiful shape for a key holder. I was not going to have those episodes again, ever. If you don't have shells, don't stress. You can use beads or you can use colored stones from House of Leather. Kwa wale bado tunataka kurudishwa deposit yetu yote, please tumia hii mounting tape. I got it from House of Leather, but if you can also use screws to mount it. Now, if you have a good fundi, they'll give you this piece of wood for free, but there are those who might charge you, though I don't think it will be that expensive. So when you have your piece of wood, you can sandpaper it depending on how rough it is. I smoothened mine a bit because it was not so smooth. I used the sandpaper to do that. I smoothened all the edges everywhere that I saw was a bit rough or that could cause harm when you touch it. And after I was done, that's how it looked like. After you finish with sandpaper, now you get the center of the piece of wood. You can use a ruler, you can use a tape measure, anything you want to use for measuring. Mine was 13 centimeters, so the center was 6.5, somewhere there. I used a marker pen to get this point on the wood. Like that. Then after you're done, you divide the wood into 2 sections. I used my skewers. I don't know where I placed my ruler. So I used my skewers to do that. Like that. Like that. Then now you continue halving the sections diagonally like that. And all the lines should end at the point where you made while measuring the center, like that. So every section you continue halving it until you get your desired size of the sections. You can do fewer, though they might not bring out the design so well, or you can continue halving the sections until you get a good size. Remember, the more the sticks, the more the shape comes out well. So I continue halving mine until I reached a point where now I was satisfied with the number of sticks that would go onto the wood, like that. That was my final look. Then from there, now you start placing your sticks like that. I used a glue gun for this. From that point, not at the end of the point, but somewhere close to the end so that all the sticks can fit. So you start with your glue gun. Check for the straight sticks. Ensure that you use straight sticks. There are some which are a bit crooked. So check before you start sticking them. This doesn't take so much time. I think I took like 5 minutes to finish this. Once you're done with the skewers, you can now hammer your nails. I only used 3 because I needed good spacing, and also my piece of wood was small. You can also use hooks, doesn't have to be nails. And then I used the pliers to fold them so that they can hold the keys well. From here you spray paint the wood as you like. I used black for my piece because I wanted it to stand out from my white wall, And also I wanted the shells that I would use to decorate to also stand out from the whole piece as well. What I would advise is, before you start any DIY, ensure that it will actually go well with your surroundings, with your space, so that you don't do a good piece that will end up looking ugly because you put it in the wrong place. After your piece is dry, you can now start decorating it with whatever you want to use. You can use shells, you can use beads, as I had mentioned earlier. These are the ones I'm going to use, and I'm going to place them on this part of the wood using a glue gun. I started placing the bigger shells first because it would be easier to fill in the left spaces with the smaller ones. There was no specific order of placing them, I just did it randomly. You can choose a design. You can use a circular shape to place it, or a rectangle, or squares, whichever design that you choose and that will work for you. So that is how it looks. There was still more space, so I continued filling it up with the small shells. Okay, that one refused. And just like that, your life is more organized. No more key searching episodes in your routine. Did you know that it can also be used as a necklace organizer? Well, now you know. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you in my next one.